Hi, we're Challenge 10 Team A, and we're going to take you through timesheet and recording and monitoring system challenge. So our team is made up of myself, Louise, Jonathan, Harry, Daniel, Milovan, and William. And our problem statement was that across industries, timesheet data is cumbersome, can be boring, and is a largely untouched data source that could benefit project delivery and companies' administrative needs, but that we're not currently using.
I am Will, and I will take you to the problem statement and user stories for our challenge. So the problem statement is being able to simplify data collection through timesheet and being able to draw insights from it. So as a user, if I'm anybody that needs to input data into the timesheet, I want to be able to do it easily. And if I'm a project manager, I need to be able to draw some insights from it in a timely fashion.
So we split the project into 4 key areas, which allowed us to create the appropriate user profiles in order to identify what fields in the program should be self-populated automatically, which included things such as the industry of the user, the available projects to them, and the work stages they should be completing. And by doing this, we could and by creating this sample data, we could simultaneously also develop the Power App and Power BI sides in order to make sure the project was completed.
So now Dan and Harry are going to take you through our solution walkthroughs in Power BI and Power App.
We have developed a simple-to-use Power App to manage data collection to a SharePoint list. Working through each section of the app, new time cards allows the user to start building their daily time card. The selected date is auto-populated, but can be changed to any date within the current week. The user completes 5 inputs per row, the first 3 being drop-downs. There is a copy feature that allows the user to copy data from previously approved time cards, and a flag appears if the user adds more than 8 hours for a particular day. When the user is ready, they simply hit Submit Time. My Time Cards shows the user all time that has been submitted, all time cards that have been started, broken out by day and status. The user can amend a draft time card or a previously submitted time card, and the user can also amend or resubmit any rejections. Approvals allows line managers to approve or reject a submitted time card on a day-by-day basis. Manage My Team section allows the logged in user to manage the attributes associated to their direct reports, including the user type, supplier, team, and the available projects that they can book time to.
With this visual, we wanted to give our project manager an overview of the data produced by our Power App. We wanted to give them the ability to filter by project, by period, and by employee. We've also given a periodic breakdown of the hours worked. We've done this by months and weeks, from which we've been able to do some calculations on the variance, and this metric gives our PM the ability to question the cause and effect of this change from week to week or month to month. So if you work through our filters, you can see it on a project basis, you can see it on an employee basis, and you can see it periodically. Moving on from this, we wanted to look specifically at one project and view the variance on a planned versus actual basis. So we've again got the ability to filter by employee, by period, and by stage.
We'll now discuss some possible next steps and areas of development for our solution. We discussed linking the user's Outlook calendars to the Power App, allowing auto-population based on diary entries. This can be achieved through Microsoft API. The same tool would allow functionality for line managers to assign projects and monitor workloads. Machine learning could be developed to identify routine activities, again, self-populating a time card. If you link this to project schedules through MS Project, you could auto-populate the project stage based on a given date. You could even break this down to activity level. At a program level, you could monitor project performance and identify if resource needs to be shared between projects. These examples are not exhaustive.
We have shown how timesheets and monitoring systems could be transformed with near endless possibilities to help both users and project managers. So now we're going to be answering your questions, and I'm going to take you through question number 1. So currently everything is automated apart from the user's industry, projects, work stage, working hours and the comment section. These must be manually added. Given more time, some of these fields such as work stage or available projects could be auto-populated using Power Automate using a user's calendar, and we could also integrate with software such as MS Project. Machine learning could then be developed to start gathering data on working patterns.
A project-based time recording and resource management app could be groundbreaking. If you develop the next stages as we discussed earlier, you could have one center for project resources and performance monitoring. With activities and schedules linked to the time recording, you could populate actual resource levels against tasks and compare to the plan. The functionality of assigning team members to projects could automatically populate scheduled activities with resource within the program. Visualizations with burn down analysis could predict that where activities are at risk of being missed. Those activities could be triaged to see if this is a staff issue or other project related blocker. This could really empower the project team to leverage their data and drive project delivery improvements.
So one aspect will be making sure users cannot enter individual timesheets where they work for more than 8 hours on a single stage or collectively for a whole day. Furthermore, someone would have to physically check an employee's timesheet and approve it, possibly catching any other discrepancies. On the Power BI side, only timesheet data which would have been approved and not pending would be passed in for the data visualization, adding another layer of data checking.